Hi, Kavitan Mitul. Here we are at 1272 Franklin Quail. We are now a good deal higher in the Franklin Mountains than we were with the last home. We always start with a view of the neighborhood. And the middle school and the elementary are on the other side of that little hill over there, so that's where the schools are going to be at. Okay, so this is the Franklins. Most of the streets in this area are called Franklins. This was built in the early to mid-aughts, and it's a very popular destination for people that are looking for upper end on the west side of El Paso. Nice front yard. Okay, so here we are at the entrance, and these are your formal spaces. So let me try to go a little bit wider here so I can give you a better idea. So keep in mind that what you're looking at right now is with a wide lens camera, okay? So right there in front, that would be your formal dining area. And then this little space right here, right there in front, that would be the formal living. So let me go back to the regular camera to give you an idea. So formal dining right there, formal living right there to the right. And something that I can't convey on the video, but there's an odd smell about the house. You know, the moment that I walked in, I thought, wow, what is that? It's not it's not a bad smell per se, but it's something that, I don't know, I just can't place what it is. There's definitely some kind of funny smell here. So this room is an office. This doesn't double as a bedroom because there's no closet. This is just a good size office or a spare bedroom for like play, hobbies, whatever you want to call it. So throughout the property, you have this carpet, and just by looking at the carpet, I am pretty inclined to say that this is the original carpet. It's very plush, so while you walk through it, it feels very, very good. It's a plush carpet. Here you have your guest bathroom. Nice finishes. And just the commode. You can see that they don't have a water softener, so you have a lot of calcification going on because of the hard water. Oh. Original carrier. This is all the original. There's definitely something going on here. There's a lot of water, and there's a lot of water in that condenser, so I don't know if it's evacuating correctly or not. Okay, and here you have your 3-car / tandem garage. Oh, you know, at some point there was a water softener system. That's the remnants of it. Okay. So this is what is called a 3-car tandem garage, meaning that you have car number 1, car number 2, and then at the end you have enough space for another car. Typical shelving for the area. Remember that these are rated for about 500 pounds per 7 feet. And then that door right there will lead to I believe that this is under the stair storage, or should be. Yep. Nothing out of the ordinary here. The other water closet. And when was this manufactured? So this was manufactured in, as you can see, 2006. So this water heater is 15 years old, and you can tell because it doesn't meet any of the modern code. You don't have the pan, you don't have the sediment gas trap. Just be aware that this is 15 years old. The typical life expectancy of a water heater in El Paso, Texas is between 12 and 15 years, so that water heater is ready to be replaced. And then that door will lead to the backyard. I can tell you that this configuration is really, really unusual. You see this very often something like this in the upper valley, but on the west side, especially in the Franklin Hills, to have a garage door that goes to the exterior is very, very odd. It could be that at some point, whomever lived on this house, he was a big car aficionado. He just wanted to drive his cars to the backyard and work on them on peace. Who knows? But this is definitely something that is fairly unusual for this neighborhood. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. What you see in this kitchen is the original stuff. And one thing that I want to bring up is, as you can see, the cabinetries are the original, but they're still very high-end cabinetries. I mean, when these neighborhoods were going up, these were neighborhoods that were meant to be for upper middle class buyers. So a lot of the finishes, they tended to be significantly higher end than the standard fare. At this point, the only thing that I would point out is, from a marketing point of view, is that these countertops, they're a little bit outdated. They were common when this house was built, but nowadays, we typically don't see this on the newer homes. And then right here you have your den space. You can always tell the age of the property just by looking at those nooks and crannies. These nooks have completely fallen out of favor. We just don't do them anymore. Breakfast nook right here in front of me, and then this is your pantry. Oh wow, it's a big pantry. So something that you can tell right away is that at some point this got repainted. I don't know if my camera's picking it up all that well. I think that you can see it fairly well that this door is a different color than the frame. All right, and now we're moving on to the second level. Again, the entire second floor is carpeted. By the looks of it, it's very high quality carpet, but probably going towards the end of its economic life. It's actually a bit dark here. You have this pretty large, let me stand right here. Okay, yeah, much better. So you have a very large loft right here. You can tell that they had a TV there at some point. Balcony. Wow. Talk about a gigantic balcony. Take a look at this. So you see, this is far more, this is fair to say that this is a view lot because you have direct view to the Franklins over there. All right, so let's talk about this pool for a second. As far as pools on the west side are concerned, this is a gigantic pool. I mean, this is much, much larger than your average. And you can see that you have a lot of backyard here. Just to give you an idea, without being too nosy, see the neighbor's pool. This is the typical pool size that you usually see on the west side in this area. And then take a look at this. I mean, half of the backyard is this pool. So it looks like the master bedroom has its own private access to the balcony. Again, the moment that you step in, something smells off. You have a little linen closet right here. So we are going to start with the master bedroom, which is this way. These are all original finishes. And I can tell right away because when I was a brand new baby real estate agent and I didn't know anything about anything, I knew that I didn't know anything about anything. So what I did for the first year and a half of having my license is I went to every single open house, or I went to every single house that I could find, or we just visited homes. And I remember that I wanted to focus my attention on the upper end market. And I visited a lot of these houses and I can tell right away that these finishes, they're all fairly, it's pretty much all builder grade. You can see some of the calcification right there. You can see that the cabinets have a little bit of wear and tear. So all of this is what came with the house. Remember, when we talk about builder grade means that it's the original stuff that the builder put in on the property when they were building it. So obviously by virtue of what the builder does, it could be upper end, it could be luxury home. So the builder grade of a luxury home is going to be very high. It could be entry level, so on and so forth. So whenever you hear me say most of this stuff is builder grade, it basically means that I don't see any significant updates or upgrades. Whoa. So this is obviously the hers and the other one is the his. Actually, that's a terrible thing to say. I'll be the first one to say that I probably have more clothes than my wife. So, and then this is the shower. So the shower is a little bit, it's a really odd shower actually. We're gonna, hang on guys, I'm looking for the light to that shower. A little bit of, okay, so at some point in my life, many years ago, I was a heavier person. And just by looking at this, I didn't know if at that point in my life, I could comfortably fit through this. This is a little bit, I'm gonna go wide here. This is a little bit narrow. I mean, the shower space where I'm standing right now, it's great. But getting into the shower, it feels a little bit on the narrow side. You can see here you have massive levels of calcification because of course, the water falls down here and over the years you just built the minerals from the water. Okay. So that's it for the master. Just read something. Must be my imagination. Okay, so moving on to the bedrooms. So you have bedroom number 1 right here. Good sized bedroom. Has its own walk-in closet. Nice fan. Oh, there's not much to say about the bedrooms. And here you have the common laundry space. So, in my opinion, this is a stroke of genius. And they started building this more and more in El Paso, but essentially you put the laundry room on the second floor. And it makes perfect sense because, why are you going to take your clothes downstairs, clean it, fold it, and then just bring it back upstairs? So you have this laundry area right here. So you can have everything. You don't have to move stuff downstairs. And then this space right here, it doubles as a folding table or a homework area or a study area or any number of things that you want to do right here. Right here you have the other bedroom. You can see some damage right there. on the shutters. Pretty comparable to the other bedroom that we just walked out of. Lots of closet space here. And then here you have the bathroom that services all the bedrooms upstairs. So you have the master and then you have 3 bedrooms. And of course, as you can see very smartly, you have 2 sinks because that's what you need when you have at least 3 bedrooms. I don't know if you saw it, but there's a little bit of water right here. This is leaking a little bit. I mean, in my opinion, probably most of these faucets need to be replaced at this point. Top combination. And then right here you have the last bedroom. Again, with its own walk-in closet and its own ceiling fan. So you have 4 bedrooms upstairs, 3 non-master bedrooms plus the master. So let's recap. Master bedroom right there. Bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 2 right here. And bedroom number 3 right there. That door is the laundry room. And this is the bathroom that serves the 3 bedrooms of the upper floor. All right, I believe that that is it for the upper floor. We're gonna go check out the backyard, and then that will be that. Okay. Full equipment right there. You have the compressor right there, so this compressor actually looks, oh no, it's actually really well taken care of. Looks like the original. So you can see that they need to be, they need to be resealed, but this is super easy to just buy some new sealants and put it on. There should be another compressor somewhere in the house because there's 2 units. This backyard is pretty awesome. Self-locking gates, as you should. And this is the entrance to the garage. Again, like I was telling you, this is extremely uncommon on the west side. You have a lot of space right here on the side of the house. I mean, lots and lots and lots of space here. A lot of possibilities. I mean, if you like gardening, if you like to do stage gardening, which a lot of people in El Paso like to do, this is super nice. I mean, you have a lot of space right here. And then one thing that I like is that it looks like these owners at some point may have children, because you have you have dirt space right here, just for dirt. Alright, Kapitan Mitul, I think that this is it for Franklin Quail. I'll be uploading this to our channel and answer any questions that you may have. Jorge, out for now.